Hey, welcome back. It's probably the biggest versus of the year. It's Guitar Hero World Tour going up against Rock Band 2. Lots of people have been wondering how this matchup was going to be. And, of course, we're going to get right into that. Let's start talking about graphics. What do you think?
I give the edge to Rock Band, actually. I'll tell you why. You know, it was weird in Guitar Hero this time around. I think since Neversoft has kind of taken over, they kind of go into like a little more cartoon-style graphics with the people, and the cinematics and stuff are cartoony.
That was the look on the PlayStation 2, but they kind of exaggerated
like,
even more.
Exactly.
And then
but in Rock Band, they're almost trying to get more of a realistic kind of look and a realistic feel.
It's still stylized, but I do like the kind of video effects and the transitional things that they do in Rock Band. It's cleaner, right?
Exactly. Well, and even when you're actually playing the song, I think that the camera angles that they do are really creative, and they do like a lot of out-of-focus stuff with the audience, and the lighting effects and things are synchronized.
It's not like World Tour looks bad either. I think they've done some really cool things with the animated transitions, the story bits that they sort of guide you along with, and they've also modeled some of real-life rock stars like Billy Corgan and Sting and Ted Nugent and stuff like that, and they all look pretty cool too.
Now, one of the things though that I thought was interesting is the actual graphics for the gameplay. I almost leaned a little bit towards Guitar Hero.
I feel exactly the same way.
Because I like the circular big buttons and the actual fretboard itself. And now there's actual strings as the lines, and I thought that was a nice touch.
I like the look of both games, but I prefer Rock Band 2.
I'm with you.
What about the audio?
Well, the audio is an interesting one because, of course, in Rock Band, you know, they actually use the real tracks.
Yes.
They remix them.
Sometimes they re-record them.
Remix them. So you got a lot of the same things. But the amazing thing about the Rock Band audio that I found spectacular was when you're actually playing the game, not only is the crowd kind of chanting and stuff, but they sing along with some of the songs. And
that's the moment when you feel like a rock star, isn't it?
It felt like you were really playing a gig.
American woman, mama, let me be.
Guitar Hero, now, the
they use
amazing
master
thing,
tracks in Guitar Hero.
Guitar Hero uses a lot of master track stuff as well.
And it sounds way better than it has previously.
It's the best one so far. But again, if we're comparing the two together, I'm going to give the slight edge to Rock Band, if not just because
there's the interactive fan elements there. So audio for Rock Band
overall, I'm going to give the audio to Rock Band.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's 2 for 2 so far to Rock Band. All right, now what about in the gameplay department?
Well, gameplay is the most important thing.
Yep.
So, you know, Guitar Hero really defined this whole genre. Even though before Guitar Hero, Konami put out a game called Guitar Freaks.
For sure.
Guitar Hero was really the one that took it to the next level.
Big time, and Harmonix was working on music games long before Guitar Hero as well, trying to crack this market.
But the interesting thing is, Guitar Hero, which established the whole market, is now having to copy Rock Band that jumped in last year, so it's the same thing. The other thing too, just to talk about the instruments a little bit here, from an aesthetic standpoint, nothing beats the Fender Stratocaster and Rock Band.
It's so
I mean, it's got this. It's got, you know,
doesn't
it's
feel cheap at all.
It's the Starburst. I mean, it looks like a real guitar. You have like a really nice like redwood neck. But from a gameplay standpoint, I got to tell you, I like the guitar in the way the guitar plays in Guitar Hero, and I'll tell you why.
A lot of people that played Rock Band last year preferred the Guitar Hero guitar.
Because the clicking, when you hit the flipper, the pick flipper, it kind of clicks. The Rock Band one doesn't do that. Aesthetically, Rock Band, gameplay-wise, Guitar Hero.
Which one do you give it to?
And you know what? I'm going to give it a tie.
I agree. They're both fantastic. I think I like the Fender just a little bit better.
But that being said, the drums in Rock Band, I thought were way much more responsive, though.
They were, but in
Guitar Hero, the drums are not so much.
But I love the fact that you have cymbals. I think it completely changes the mechanic.
I agree. Yeah.
So I think the Guitar Hero drums are better.
I'm going to give the edge instrument-wise to Rock Band for the drums.
For the drums, okay. It's like one of them is pushing the other one to do better, and I like that.
For me, though, I think I kind of liked the overall world and career of Rock Band
I agree.
a little bit better.
I agree. What are you going to give Guitar Hero World Tour?
Guitar Hero World Tour gets a 9.
I'm giving it a 9. What are you going to give Rock Band 2?
I'm going to give that a 9.5.
I'm right there with you. There you go. 2 of the biggest music games of all time. 2 of the biggest games of all time, let's be honest. They're both terrific, but we both preferred Rock Band 2 a little bit.
Today on the show, Tommy and I took a look at Wii Music. This is a clever toy-like diversion and a great concept from Nintendo, but the presentation and gameplay is pretty lackluster, the music is lame, and frankly, we expect a lot more from the talented teams at the gaming giant. Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, an ambitious platformer mixed with robust vehicle customization gameplay and complemented with a ton of fun minigames that adds up to be a pretty good value for the Xbox 360. But you have to buy into the characters and universe that Rare's created, and some folks, like Tommy, are past it. SingStar Volume 2. The online implementation and presentation in SingStar is pretty sweet, but it does feel very simplistic and dated next to music games like Guitar Hero World Tour and Rock Band. And there's no real change from SingStar Volume 1, so this should have just been downloadable. In Versus, we took a look at Guitar Hero World Tour. This is a great direction for the Guitar Hero franchise, and there is a ton of great gameplay value and challenge here, but the music doesn't sound quite as nice as it does in Rock Band, and some newbies may find the gameplay a little too challenging. We looked at that one against Rock Band 2. The predecessor was a superb game last year, and this year it's a pretty safe improvement, but you never get tired of the crowd singing along with you, and the addition of cool features like the no-fail mode and the game's new challenges will keep you coming back for more. We love both of these games, and also that both have huge and ever-growing catalogs of new music to enjoy, but we're slightly bigger fans of Rock Band 2. The Rogers Video Game of the Week is Rock Band 2, but if you have an iPhone, you better be downloading Rolando.